Hi, everyone. How are you? Hope you are well. This is the Love and Money Show. And so we are going to talk about what is going on with the social media influencers. But before I get started, I see on my statistics that 68% of my viewers are men. So, men, what I want you to do is go in the comments and introduce yourself. And what you're going to do is you're going to practice speaking to a woman that you are interested in taking out. So when you see a woman that you're interested in, you're not going to just stand there and stare at her, and you're not going to just let her walk by. You're going to walk up to her, you're going to extend your hand, and you're going to say, "Hi, my name is such and such." So I want you to practice with me for 1 minute. Extend your hand. This is practice. Extend your hand out to me and write in the comments. Say, "Hi, my name is such and such." This is today's practice. My statistics says that there are 68% men watching me, and you are way too quiet. Hi, my name is. Put in the comments. It's time to practice. Guys, you are the pursuers. She is not pursuing you. She is not asking you out. You are the man. You're going to pursue her, and you're going to ask her out. So, this is the practice right here. Introduce yourself to me and pretend that you see someone you're interested in. Practice right here. Introduction. All right, so now the topic. This is the Love and Money Show. So, we're going to talk about what is happening with the social media influencers. So, as you know, Big Brother is always watching. They're watching me right now. They're watching you right now, too, um, whether you realize it or not. There's a big surveillance program called Havana Syndrome. And instead of spending their money chasing down criminals, what they do is they watch innocent people and they survey innocent people. This is called Havana Syndrome. But we're going to go back to the social media influencers. What is happening with social media influencers? So, the SEC, otherwise known as the Security and Exchange Commission, has cracked down on 7 Twitter users and podcasters. So they're watching these people, what they tweet, and they're watching the podcasters who are talking, running their mouths. Yuckity yuck, yuck. SEC. So is an alleged $100 million stock manipulation scheme. So these 7 people, they're friends and they got together and they had this idea. Meanwhile, Big Brother is watching them. So what they did was they used this messaging app called Discord to promote certain stocks to hundreds and thousands of followers. So they get a stock, they're all in cahoots with each other. They get a stock and they tell their followers, "Hey, buy this stock. This is a great stock." So they've been using the messaging app called Discord. So what they do after they get their followers convinced to buy this stock, they do what is called a pump and dump. So the more people that buy it, the price goes up higher and higher. More people are buying it, more people are buying it, more people buying it, more people buying it, more people buying it. Because of the fact that this is an artificial increase, because the people are buying it, eventually it's going to fall back down. So what they've been doing is after this price increase, they sell their portion and they get the profit. And so that is what is called a pump and dump. So that is what has happened amongst these 7 people who have got together. So they pick certain stocks, they tell their followers to buy it. So it causes the stock price to rise, and then they hurry up and get the profits, otherwise known as pump and dump. So there was a nationwide network of participants. as of January 2020, they got 4 of these social media influencers. They live in Texas. 2 of them live in California. 1 lives in New Jersey, and 1 lives in Florida. Now, these social media influencers, their identities have been kept anonymous, but they're probably people that you're looking at. So they have archived tweets because once you tweet something, it's stored in the archives forever. So they have archived tweets of people promoting GameStop and AMC. So as a result of this pump and dump scheme, what happened to the social media influencers are fines. They took their profits and then they banned them from doing this type of future behavior. So the Justice Department is in this, um, charging them with criminal fraud charges. These 7 people have made $114 million in profits. $114 million in profits. They have 1.5 million Twitter followers, and they use the Discord called Atlas Trading. If you are a part of the Discord called Atlas Trading, then you are one of the followers. Atlas Trading is a Discord that they use, launched in 2018. It has 150,000 members. So, what they did was they discussed this market manipulation on the Discord voice chats. So, apparently, on this app, Discord, you can do voice chats on it. So, they were chatting on this Discord app, and lo and behold, these transcripts are available to the SEC. The SEC can see them. So they have kept this as evidence to make it aware that they were doing this market manipulation, that they knew what they were doing because of these voice chats that they are using as evidence. So when you're speaking on these apps, obviously they have a way of keeping it as evidence when you get on the apps and you're speaking through the apps. So this so what they're doing is they're finding the social media influencers, they're taking all their profits, and then they're banning them from future behavior. However, there's something even more threatening that could possibly happen, and that is a maximum possible sentence of 25 years in prison. Maximum possible sentence of 25 years in prison. So there's an investigation being done on these 7 social media influencers, and this is by the SEC and the Justice Department. So this is what the SEC and the Justice Department is spending their time doing. Meanwhile, okay, I'll just leave it at that. That is what the SEC and Justice Department are spending their time doing. So there are 7 social media influencers that they have their eye on, and there's a possible 25 years of prison time. And all of this comes down to recommending stocks, and then after people buy it, then you hurry up and sell it and take your profit. Otherwise called pump and dump. So what is the bottom line? The bottom line is stay away from pump and dumps. Also, honesty. Be honest in your business practices. Like I said, Big Brother is always watching. Not only are they watching the people on the cameras, they're watching you, the people that are not on cameras, because they have very high capabilities. There are all kind of things that they use to survey people. They use the satellites in the air to survey people, and then they actually hire people that look just like you and me to survey people. Very, very, very advanced system. They have a whole lot of money to survey people. And meanwhile, other criminals are just running free, doing whatever they want to do. And they survey innocent people. And now these social media people are in trouble. 7 of them. Of course, they were in cahoots, and their voice chats are on record. They're using that as evidence against them. So keep that in mind if you're on a voice chat, especially with all this artificial intelligence out here. All right, this is a Love and Money show. If you like the show, please hit the like button. It helps the channel. Hit subscribe if you're not a subscriber, and the notification bell next to it so that you won't miss an episode. You're subscribing for business ideals. I bring people onto the show and I interview them. They have successful businesses and they will be sharing business ideals with you. Again, if you're a man, leave a comment. This is practice. You are the pursuer. The woman is not the pursuer. You are. You're the man, and you pursue the woman. You ask the woman out. She doesn't ask you out. Okay, you got it? All right. Very good. As Tabitha Brown would say. Very good. All right. The Love and Money Show. Thank you for watching and have a good rest of your night. Bye for now. Keep the faith, everyone. Stay in the word. Read your word. All right. Good night, everyone.